Listen, it's Friday, and in politics, sometimes you just have to laugh. My next guests are all about that. They're comedians who are waging their own version of Trump versus Bernie debate tour 2016.
I think it's a tremendous and incredibly expialidocious thing you're doing.
The top 1% and the top 10% of the top.
I'm sorry, wait a minute.
Trump versus Bernie, currently playing comedy clubs across the country. Here with me now, I have Tony Atamanuik as Donald Trump, James Adomian as Bernie Sanders. Gentlemen, listen, the second they stepped up here, let me just be totally transparent with all of you at home. They have been in character the entire time, so I don't actually know who you really are.
Senator Sanders, I represent Vermont.
Senator Sanders, so nice to meet you, Mr. Trump.
I'm billionaire Donald Trump, and I am there's an imposter running for president, I can tell you that.
So Senator Sanders,
Sure,
if I may,
yeah, sure.
if I may
Go ahead.
begin with you,
No problem.
why do you think you're the right person for the job to unify this country?
Look, I think, and this is just what I think it's far too long that the top 1% of the top 10% of the top 1% of the top 10% controls more percentages than all the other percentages.
Mr. Trump is shaking his head.
Oh,
Please.
I mean, it's ridiculous. First up, I want to tell you, we're losing all the time. I will not turn this flag right side up until the United States is winning, and that'll be when I become president. You know, I have to tell you, when we started, we had 17 candidates, and I have survived every rose ceremony. I've survived every rose ceremony, and I am sure when it comes to getting knocked off the island, I will survive.
Mr.
I promise
Trump,
you that.
obviously a big fan of The Bachelor and
If
Survivor.
I could
Senator,
point
go
out,
ahead.
I think it's also not fair that 200% of everything goes to 1% of Mr. Trump sitting next to me, and that's what we're fighting against.
Okay, can we just let me be serious for a second?
Very sure.
Very serious.
Very
I don't know who I'm
about the
talking to.
issues.
Can we channel Jim and Tony?
Do
How did
you-
this? So you guys do? You're comedians. You've written for 30 Rock, Broad City. Like, these are shows. This is what you do for a living. How did the two of you come together and discover this? And how did you find two wigs to make this happen?
Okay,
Is it
this
hard
is
for you
I will
not
be
to
James. No, what I did is I had a big pile of clothes and costumes, and I just kind of dove into it like an Olympic diver, and I came
And
out
this is
with
what you
yeah.
wound up with.
Yeah.
Bravo.
I mean, first of all, I was a silent writer on 30 Rock because I don't want Tina to think I was saying I wrote
Silent
on
writer.
the show. I started doing Trump as a lark. I did him at ASCAT, which is a show at the UCB, the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater, on Sunday nights. My friend Shannon O'Neill, who's the artistic director, said, "You do an incredible Trump." I can't even stop doing it.
You can't. I'm looking at both of your
can't.
gesticulations.
And so I started doing him.
Stop moving the hands in the way they work.
Yeah. And I see it as an act of comedic activism. I want to point out, I want to take everything Trump said and bring it to its final point. So when he's talking about immigrants, I want to take it even further to show people what he's really talking about.
So were you following all the twists and the turns of both of these campaigns to make
Absolutely.
sure what you're saying is
Oh,
totally
yeah.
on point, depending on, you have to
Yeah.
follow
We
it as
watch
like
you
Twitter?
guys.
Yeah, we watch you. I've been ahead of Trump by 2 months. I have a speech from my show on October 24th talking about coming in second in Iowa.
So what's next?
Yeah.
What's happening in South Carolina, Senator?
Well, look, I think South Carolina's down there. It's right underneath North Carolina, and I think it's in the top 50% of Carolinas in the country.
It's not looking good for you, according
Look,
to polls.
I think if we can close it to within 10%, we're going to call it a victory.
I would promise South Carolina this, that first off, we're going to win. It's going to be incredible. But here's the thing. I want to purchase the Great Pacific Garbage Patch and make it the 51st state of the United States. I think it's a perfect staging ground for immigrants and people like that.
Okay, back to you, Jim and Tony.
Sure.
This is difficult for me to try to go back and forth. How do
A
crowds,
delicate ballet.
as
Yeah.
I'm like gesticulating like you're how do crowds react to you? Are they booing? Are they cheering? Does it depend on where you are, if you're in the city or in Vermont or in
Yeah,
Florida?
generally they boo him and they cheer Bernie.
Sorry, Trump.
It's all right. By the end, they cheer me. Because
You win them over. You
Because I
win them
start
over. Donald
making,
Trump would be proud.
I make real points. I think Donald Trump would not be proud of my impression. Donald, if you're watching, I want to meet you. Please,
And
let's
look-
talk in a mirror.
Bernie, look, let's get into some hard numbers. I want to sit down with you and go ahead and read the Trans-Pacific Partnership back and forth to each other. It'll be romantic.
That's right.
Final thoughts for the American people?
TrumpVersusBernie.com.
That's
We have
right.
tour dates all over the place.
I was endorsed by a white supremacy group. I think that's all you need to know.
Jim Adomian, Tony Atamanuik, Donald, Bernie.
Thank
and
you.
Tremendous.
Look,
You're a wonderful female. I got to tell you that.
I
Really
yield
great
the
female.
balance of my time to you. Thank you for your time.
If only
Wonderful.
people at home could see this. I have never seen such a massive crowd as I'm seeing right
So-
now.
Of course, there were people who couldn't get
Huge.
into the studio.
Huge.
There were
It
so
is
many people
huge.
out. It was unbelievable.
And it's remarkable that I've gotten this much airtime on CNN. I want to thank you for that.
On that note, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.